Hello there, everybody. This is Fear My Games here with episode 4 of my Empire of Nicaea, well, formerly Empire of Nicaea campaign, now the Byzantine Empire. If you guys remember last episode, we completely wiped out the Latin Empire, took Constantinople on episode 2, captured Philippopolis, last episode, and now this episode here, we're enjoying our high amount of income. We're building up our infrastructure now before I build up an army here. Keep an eye out to the east because I'm expecting our enemies to potentially destroy our ally here. Because it looks like they're not in the best position right now. But what I want to do with my main army is I want to wait for them to recover, which will take a couple turns, and I want to push west using the military access that I gained from my ally here. Push west, capture I believe it's the despot of Empire of Epirus. I guess his despot is down here. The Principality. Never mind. I guess there's no despot yet. But we will capture Durhatium. Once we can do that, we'll be able to focus, hopefully, because something might go wrong. Hopefully I'll be able to capture the settlement and then refocus my army over in the east for a while. If someone goes to war with me and I lose Durhatium, it's not the end of the world. The reason why is that it's not the end of the world for me is that it doesn't border any of my other towns right now. So if they lose it, they won't immediately be able to attack the rest of my settlements unless they go through my allies or Thessalonica, who I'm not allied with, but we have a non-aggression pact with them for now. I don't plan on allying them though. I plan to take out Thessalonica once I'm done with the events going on in Asia Minor. Take Thessalonica, take the Principality of Achaia, which is the only reason why I have just a trade agreement with them. I haven't tried going any further. I'm going to extract all the money I can out of them, and before I kill them, if that makes any sense. Last episode, we had some problems with Alexios being the lowest loyalty in my family, so we need to deal with that. I tried to get to use his ability to secure support, but he ended up actually rebuffing me. So I'm going to try again, get his loyalty. If he refuses to accept my kind offer of friendship, then I'm going to be down a brother, because you respect me or you die in this empire. So what's the public order modifier? Wait, no, it's over here is where the public order modifier is in this game. So most of it's still instability. The military presence is keeping in check right now. Once the instability is over, I want to start building up the second army as my infrastructure is starting to go up a bit more and more. I can't do anything else this turn, I think, so I'm just going to end the turn. And I need to keep... there's a character with an unassigned skill, actually. I'm going to go into public order for him. Oh, there we go. Now the governor has some public order, which means now it's going to make even easier to keep these guys happy. To be honest, partially all I really need to do with the army in Cyzicus is basically lower it enough that I can just leave, and I won't have to not worry about a rebellion long enough to recruit some more troops. So Empire of Bulgaria, I guess that was showing them moving. Oh, so they've lost. Yeah, the room is losing a lot, so I need to move my army over here now. They lost that settlement that I noticed was being besieged. Political support. He did secure some political support, which is nice. So we got +6 control. I think that still puts us at balanced, and we did secure his loyalty. So now we're still balanced, going towards respectable. So now he's not worrying. I don't have to worry about his loyalty anymore. Let's see, your loyalty's fine. I thought I told you to take a wife, dude. You know, maybe she'll stop you from trying to betray me. You know, if she does that, great. If she doesn't, then, well, she didn't do what I was hoping she would do for me. Let's see, but yeah. Michael hasn't made any kids with his wife, and she's getting a bit old. I'm not even sure if he's gonna have any kids. Might have to find a new heir. I don't have any male children. They're all dead. Let's see. I'm gonna make him sick a wife. Maybe I can get an actual blood child to ascend the throne for me. So I need, because now that that's been lost, I do need to move this army away, and I have to hope that's able to take care of itself. It's going to go negative again, because the military presence is 10, so it's going to have -3. So it's going to be -3, so it'll probably take about 4 turns to go up. But when it goes down, that I don't think it'll revolt anymore if I leave. I believe it'll just barely avoid revolting. Unless like it goes even more negative, which means I can't upgrade any of this because that'll actually negatively affect the public order while I wait for. Basically, the reason why it's that negative is because it's having to wait for the conquest penalties to go away. Still, as you can see here, this one also has it. I'm surprised that Sisyphus, I think I accidentally looted. I think that's why I had so much negative stuff going on there. So compared to other places. Fountain for sanitation, growth, public order. I like that one. I'll get the fountain. I'm thinking of getting the meat market for the growth and public order too. The gibbet is pretty nice. I think I'm going to save for the gibbet. So now I need to start recruiting an army out of this guy. Because without an army, then I'll be pretty screwed. So when they start coming in, that's a higher level peltask. Looks like that's some cav. I will need that. Because cav is just so strong in this game. All these things will take 2 turns to recruit, so I should just start recruiting now. Even though he's not in the settlement like I would like, I'll just do that. Alright, cav is the most expensive one, so I'm gonna wait. Actually, what's the upkeep? 164. Yeah, it's most expensive upkeep. So we'll do probably 2 of you guys and 1 of you for now, and then after they recruit, we'll put them into the settlement here. Let's see. Excuse me. Yep. Constantinople also has a decent amount of negative modifiers, but it also has a lot that's starting to go down. But it's Constantinople. Can I name it my capital yet? Rename? Oh, I can rename the settlement. I don't want to rename the settlement. Push. Never mind. I'll deal with that later. All right, let's just end the turn, I guess. Because I still need to wait for these guys to replenish fully. Yeah, this secondary army here will need to do a great job holding against the incursion of the enemy. Nicaea is actually is honestly weaker than Dorleon in terms of being attacked. But yeah, Rome looks like it's going to be conquered. It just lost 2 settlements. It's now down to 1. Bit unfortunate that it fell that quickly. I was hoping it was going to be a decent buffer state, but it ended up not being a decent buffer state. Lexios was rejected, but Theodorus does get married. Now he has a new wife. What's her negatives, though? Oof. Oh, well. Children are children, even if they're illegitimate. What matters is that they come from the husband, not from the wife. Oh wait, this is a hot springs too, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this will make it increase sanitation, which basically makes public order better, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong. Or at least it makes it... Sanitation does something in this game. I forget what. But that's... Yeah, see, it's now gone from 3 to 2, and it'll go to 1, and then it'll go all the way to 0, and then back up again as the instability just drops. Let's see, is there anything I can build immediately? I want something for defensive, if I'm being entirely honest with you, more than anything else. Is there... So this is the only thing that provides a garrison, it looks like, at least immediately. I would honestly love to build a blacksmith here, but I don't have enough population yet to do that. Nicaea... I want to build something in Nicaea to help keep it defended. I want to see the chains. Is it only this that provides a garrison? Do you provide any garrisons at the higher tiers? No. No garrison. No surprise there. I already have that built here, though. Nothing there. Silver. Well, I already have a silver up there. Military upgrades. Yeah, it looks like the only way I'm going to get... Oh, garrison. Yeah, well, I guess town barracks is the only garrison building, then. Okay. But then what was... Wait. I guess garrisons also and military recruitment are different. So muster grounds. Okay, so I need to build a muster grounds in this settlement as well. Because apparently I just built a garrison to make it stronger. So let me build. I'll build this town barracks for garrison. I can always dismantle it later on. But right now Nicaea is also in danger of attacking. What does increase do? I'm not going to try that right now. I might try later. I know that was an option. I guess that's maybe part of the mods options. Looks like 2 more turns before I can move against the Empire of Epirus. One more turn, and then I'll move him inside the settlement with his more upgrade, stronger army. Adrianokos, you don't have enough influence to do anything with yet. No reason to upgrade you guys. And then probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to move, when he gets the opportunity, I'm going to move him up here. Or even up, well, this one, upgraded force, commanded force. So probably best one we get him into this position. Even though this one makes him just a better maybe not. I might not do this after all. We'll see. This is nice in general. Probably what I'll do is if I can promote him, I'll then promote him. And basically that way the family has all the upper offices. It's most likely what we'll do. This one's just a nice amount of growth. Is there a military thing? Militia units. I don't think I'm making militia units. So probably what I'll do is I think I'll leave it as it is. So this one's on public order bonus, so we're still waiting for that one to go down. Once that goes down to like enough positive, I can change that and make more money out of that settlement. Let's just intern. Nope, Yorgos has a thing. Public order, yes. Yeah, that should make this one, even when I'm gone now. Yeah, even when the military presence is gone, it will be positive, because 22, meaning 2 left over, unless some of them might be characters. So maybe it'll go, if it's like, might go to 0 or something like that, but at the very least, it'll start off in the green, which will hopefully make things better overall. Yeah, Nicaea will have a garrison to make it a little bit stronger. I don't think I need to worry too much about a garrison in the south. No, you're gonna die. I don't want to get into another war. Unless you start winning, I won't join the war. Michael died. My heir is dead without any children. Schmuck. Who's the new heir? Do I even have any heirs right now? No, I don't have any heirs. Who would be a good heir? Do you have children? You are the only one with a child. You will be named heir eventually. You have a wife, but you two haven't had any kids. You're young enough. I guess maybe I'll name you heir for now. She's so a domestic goddess. I'll have her marry somebody, and then maybe I'll make him heir. How old are you? You're 36. You're young enough, and you have good loyalty. I would tempted to do Andrianokos, but I think technically they're all a little too old for her, but sacrifices I guess must be made. Yeah, this guy. I'll do that guy. And then if they have kids, then I will then I'll name this line the heir instead of him. But right, oh hey, his wife is dead. What happened to your wife? Wait, no, she's married. Wait, why is she blacked out? That's weird. Oh, maybe she's blacked out because I had something else highlighted. I'm going to promote him now to that position. Michael's dead, which means I actually need a new governor of, where was he? Oh, he was of Rhodes, I believe. How do I... I guess I have to go to this tab to do it. I was hoping I could just go there. So Rhodes needs a governor. Who is not governing anything right now? Alright. You... I like you on that one. You're both entrepreneurs. You're a defender. So probably we'll make... What's your zeal? You guys are all pretty decent. Entrepreneur. Wait, this one's the entrepreneur. Then this one's industrial. I think probably this guy. You. You look a lot like Manuel. Probably what I'm going to do here is garrison there too, or muster grounds first. I think I'll do I'll do silver deposit for money. Because I need the monies. Give me all the money. Alright, one more turn and then I'll move out against Epirus with my optimal army. I'm going to move these guys inside of Dorleon. Hopefully this is where they attack me, because this is the most defensible position I got going for me right now. Let's see. I can make armored pelt. So these are basically armored peltasts. I mean mounted peltasts. So these are not too bad of a unit, but I'd rather not have them as I'd rather not have them over anything else. Let's have another one of you. I actually don't know how good pikemen are in this game. Let's see. I want archers. Yeah, I want 2 units of just normal archers, and we'll kind of see what we're at right there. And then build some cav units. This cav are so strong in this game. Oh, Rhodes needs an edict. Michael was keeping them happy because Michael was actually a pretty high-level governor. Which is why they're like so high up, but now they're negative because they have a new governor and the edict isn't in place yet. I'm not against this non-aggression pact. I don't mind, like, I want peace in the West until I clear out the East. And then once but of course, we will have to go after the West to reform the Roman Empire. We also take Candia because Crete. That's where my dad's side's from. So we'll take it for personal reasons. So, Manuel. Office appointed Manuel. Yep, like Molly reference. I'll have him use his own personal thing there. Ionis with Maria. Yep. Now there's a new guy here who's age 22. He would have been actually he would actually been a good match with her in terms of age. But oh well. Maybe I'll have him marry her. Though he would make her a little bit worse. I can't do any political actions against an agent. So he has to first be promoted before they can marry. We'll keep an eye on him. Alright, so what's going on? Why won't you let me interact with people? That's weird. This guy, I can't promote him yet because he doesn't have enough bonuses. Can't promote you because you still have no influence. I don't know why this guy's getting no influence. Maybe because he's a general who hasn't done any battles yet, is my only guess. I guess she's too old to have kids. Gather sports, secure loyalty. Is anyone's loyalty low? I want to make sure about that. You guys are all acceptable loyalty. You are good. Alright, there's one general who needs to be taught, who needs to be more loyal, a little bit more loyal. No, I don't want to do that. Actually, I kind of do. Yeah, I'm gonna just demolish this and build something else in its place. Yep, you're already doing the recruiting stuff, so I'll wait till next turn to do anything with you. Can't build anything there. I don't mind upgrading this, I guess, for now. Or is there anything... Or actually, I think maybe I'll save up for a give it next turn. I think that's what we'll do. And now we'll start moving through our allies here towards the Empire of Epirus, and we'll take them out. What's the stances in this game, actually? I never checked. So there's the, I think that's normal fortified, raiding, I think that's ambush. Alright, so just the normal stuff then. I will end turn here. Hopefully roads will, hopefully that guy will start getting pretty quickly some levels so I can make him a little bit better. Yep, there's the Empire Trebizond. I was worried about that. Just as I move west, too. I was expecting someone to go against the fort because there's 2 settled provinces, enemy provinces there, but I guess I was wrong. We have births, smallpox. Where's the smallpox? We have secured loyalty. So, who has the illegitimate child? Alexios has the illegitimate child, and these 2 have had an actual child. So he's actually has a child, which means he's further along in the path of being a decent heir, if these guys don't do anything. Yeah, everyone's loyalty is, I think, high enough for me to not have a problem with their loyalty, though I'll keep a close eye out on it. Alright, how big is this army? It's 2 small armies, not actually a full big army. So I'm going to move here to Nicaea with my army here. It's actually big enough to take one of them on by itself, which is good for me. And I guess I'll build more units here. I'll build 2 more archer units, I guess. And then build some crossbows here. And then I'll have 3 more cav. I guess that'll be good enough. Probably I'll dismount when I get the opportunity. Once I'm filled up, I'll probably dismantle the Peltas for better units. I don't personally like Peltas a lot in my armies. I usually find them to be not as good. Now then, let's be careful where we are here. Can I still... So this requires 50% movement. How much movement do I have right now? Action points. I guess they don't tell me the exact number, but I can kind of make the assumption. About there. So I should be able to go... I guess it was basically barely above 50, I'm guessing then. So let's go a little bit further along, about there, and then fortify. This will give me some defensive bonuses while I'm here and waiting for the army. How do I know there's war wariness? 1% war wariness right now. 1% out of 100. So I think we're not doing too bad. We're currently noteworthy, which means that we have public order bonus of +3. Great power means minor diplomatic penalty with most factions. Okay. Yeah, that should probably dissuade them from attacking here. It does leave this a little bit more open to being attacked, but it should have a decently sized garrison. This is my capital, right? Yeah, I was right. Okay. This one has the smallpox here. Okay. Let's end turn, then. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Oh, I do have an unassigned skill point here. Apparently. I did find it kind of funny how the guy decided to make the next heir as the governor of Constantinople, which is my capital. Yeah, we'll see what the Empire Trebizond does now that Nicaea has a decently sized garrison. It's nice that he has the movement to move between them. Oh, he does attack me, and actually apparently the garrison is close enough to fight. So, let's see, his archers are better than my archers. His cav is on the... He has about the same number... He has a little bit less cav than me. I think my cav are better. Like, I have 2 that equal him and 1 that's better, and then 2 that are weaker. So, I think I can beat his cav in like, just terms of numbers. And his infantry are on the same level as my infantry, except for that Epirite Guard, which is probably one of his more elite troops. But I have more infantry. Well, actually, not counting these guys. I think we can win this. I'm pretty confident. We can do this. That or I should run away. But I think we can take them. Because, well, the AI has proved that they're not exactly the smartest in the bunch. And I'm also encamped right now, which means that since I'm encamped, I have bonuses in battle due to being in camp. So I'm pretty confident we can take them. Oh, apparently in camp also gives us walls. I didn't actually realize that. I guess it does that in historical games. Because I know it doesn't do anything in the Warhammer games, if memory serves. In terms of like walls, yeah, I've attacked people in camp stances, and they haven't had any walls in it. So yeah, historical games do though. All right, so it means we won't have a hill advantage at all, but we will have choke point advantages, which does mean that our cav is not quite as strong as I would expect. So one thing I might do is I might use these to weaken a front and make it a little bit harder. But they have the ranged advantage, and I have the cav advantage. So we kind of have to think about what we want to do. I don't know where they're going to be coming from. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up basically I want my front and my sides to be, and then I'll have the back be where I place these like static defenses. None of the static defenses are all that strong, I think. But they don't have anything like the same power I might have in like my DEI campaign, but looks like this is them. I can't put them outside of this opener, which actually I think makes it even worse. Okay, probably I'll do then is put the caltrops, I guess, right next to these guys, just to make it so cav have an even harder time of getting through the back of the line, and then I'll use my horse, and then I'll keep my horses ready to go up the sides with my infantry in the front. I think that's what we're going to have to do. So we're probably going to assign you guys here with the general. We will have to be very careful with their ranged advantage and kind of keep it. And basically, we want to try and punish them whenever we get the opportunity to with our units, because they could pepper us for quite a while and weaken us. We won't really have the same chance to do that. So you guys will hold this flank first. Actually, I have a better idea. They can't go through here, right? Oh, they can. I was going to say, if they can't go through here, we could hold like this and a V, but it looks like that's not quite the case. I have 3 of these guys. I have an idea. Let's give them we'll still do the V idea, but we have a V here. They attack in here, and that also give a nice bunched up view for my archers to fire. I don't have enough to do 2 sets of this, but I can do like 1 here, then have like another unit over here, and kind of like still make a V, just not quite as strong as the other one was. Is maybe words. And I'll put this one here. Honestly, these units do look pretty cool. Though they don't really have as much standardization in colors as I would expect. Let's see. Yeah, that pike will basically make it so that flank should be pretty secure. This one's probably going to be the weakest flank on that one. We'll see how that part goes. Protecting our stuff there. And then we'll have this melee guy be prepared here to defend this section. This is our flank, so we do need to make sure this doesn't break. Honestly, it might actually be better for this one to be on this flank, and then have this one ready to reinforce an area. So I'll probably put these guys in a mobile testudo. What's the better missile chance? Yeah, this one is the better missile chance. I'll keep it on that one. That way, with these guys in their testudo, it'll make it so, and that way they don't take as much damage from missiles, and they can reinforce whichever side needs the most help. We'll have archers. We have 3 units here. What's your range? Not very big. It's hard to tell with all the red stuff going on. I think, what's your range? Your range is big enough. Your range is big enough. Okay. And what this will allow them to do is they could fire in. How big does this make you? It makes you look obnoxiously big. Wait, actually, it's all 3 of you. If I put you like that, nah, screw it. We'll just have you guys like that. That should allow them to get hopefully optimal firing into their sides here, into their flank. It does mean that they're a little bit more susceptible to enemy archers, but you know, we do what we can. I think it's probably the best formation I'm gonna get. Other people might be able to do better. Okay. So this flank actually ends up not being a flank, and now we need to reposition our troops ASAP. Okay, you... I guess you need to stay here. I want you to go more over here. You guys probably should go like here. You go like this is kind of interesting. Here. And now we basically just got to keep a very close eye out for wherever the enemy goes now. Actually, we'll need to change that because it looks like there actually is going to be one enemy army, some enemy armies stuff going over here. So we'll need to reposition there. Which the shield will do. It does do some missile block chance, but they'll be firing from behind there. These guys are all in position as best they can. I'm going to move the cav now back, now that they can't go out that flank. And I'm going to start moving these guys out here, these guys out here. We'll keep these guys actually inside for a little bit longer. So they're charging straight. We're into this front area where I have a decent amount of archers waiting to fire into them. So hopefully that should create a nice kill zone for them. Here, they're going to start charging in. They're going to take a little bit of damage, especially those calves should die. They're going to push through the spikes, but should definitely brunt any charge that they had going for them. Those guys are going to hold. Cav are now in perfect position to start doing stuff. I'll go this way. You guys go out this way. Perfect job so far. Fire straight into them. The general's been killed. Now that's what we call a nice situation. There's their reinforcements here. There we go. Nice work so far, everybody. The enemy is coming around this flank, so I'm going to move these guys over to intercept. I have to be kind of careful with these guys because I can't really reinforce them because the caltrops I think are still there. I don't know if they take them out as they walk through them or not. That's why I'm kind of being a little bit more careful on that front. Getting a nice cav charge in here. I'm going to war cry these guys to break them. There we go. They just broke, actually, before I even war cried. That's good for me. These guys are moving into position. I'm going to start changing these guys to this flank. They're not charging through here, which is good for me. These guys are holding. Oh, what are you idiots doing? Why are you trying to get yourselves killed for no reason? There we go. Got some nice, beautiful cav charges on this stuff here. You charge into that. You guys charge. Oh, these guys are getting charged from the behind. That's a problem. My general, that Upright Guard was their only strong melee unit, so if we can get rid of those guys, that'll put us in an amazing spot. Those guys are going to get a charge off. Those guys are holding. Those guys will try to start moving into there. So let's start moving these guys into position. Who's fleeing? Who dares run away? Oh, probably that cav unit that got charged. You guys are not attacking like I ordered you to. Now you're probably going to get charged yourselves. Those guys are just kind of sitting there waiting for me to attack. Oh, actually, they're facing the wrong direction. I can get a really nice cav charge off on them. There we go. Now these guys are running away. Perfect charge into their rear. These guys did get in because I don't really have any other my melee units aren't moving fast enough to block off the positioning. Those guys are starting to rout. Keep firing. You guys just block off that hole. Where's the other one? There it is. I'm gonna get you out of formation. Charging there. We just won that flank. That flank's all dead. Let's regroup, move our troops around. Let's get our cav outside here. Let me send this unit here into their back and see if that helps finish them off. Hopefully it does and doesn't end up just killing that cav unit out of hand. That would be so awkward. Like, those guys are doing a great job of holding. Is there any cav unit over here? They're trying to get around the flanks here. You guys need to hold there. Those guys are going to get rear charged. And my cav are out of position to assist them, unfortunately. As they've been dealing with this flank a lot. Where's my general? Oh, he hasn't done anything yet. That guy's going to rout. Oh. I did get a bit of a situation. I did get like a little bit into a bit of a position before they were charged, but I don't know if it was fast enough. Not too surprised that they're routing. Cav are super strong in this game, so good job there. Yeah, they're basically just breaking right now. Now it's basically kill anything I can. Anything that I kill now is things I don't have to deal with later, is basically what the situation is now. Because I still needed to actually attack the garrison itself, this town itself. Perfect. Yeah, just wipe them out. Chase off whoever's left. Anything that looks like there's a decent amount, I want to focus down. I guess especially, like, you are basically dead. Those heavy archers weren't all that useful, didn't really do too much. My their cav, kind of, like, they generally just threw away against this strong formation I had going on there. You guys chase those guys, finish them off. That's also a pretty juicy target, if I'm being honest. Let's basically just fast forward this part. Right now I'm just chasing them down, trying to get as many kills as I can on them. So that way I don't have to worry about them in the future. If they're all dead, then we don't have to worry about them. General, go after that unit. You can go after that unit. Good job so far. Go after that unit. That one's a nice big block left over. We can get rid of them. I think once we get rid of those units, we'll be all good to end it. My units did a good job holding. The ones that broke is the ones that took that charge from the Cav, which is not too surprising. Cav charges in this game are very strong. Not just the mod, but Attila made Cav super strong compared to Rome 2, where they're still pretty good, but they kind of hit like a wet noodle in comparison to Attila. Yeah, chasing them down. You go, Cav. Show them who's boss. There we go. They're getting pretty beat up. I don't know why they stopped though. Sometimes units like stop for no reason, and other times they keep chasing to the ends of the earth. It's kind of weird. I wish there was a guard mode in this game. I think it'd make it a little bit better. Which is kind of strange because I'm pretty sure every other game except this one has a guard mode. I could be wrong. At least all the games that I can remember playing. Hey, I got an achievement unlocked, apparently. Veteran General. I don't know what the requirements were. But yeah, they had more than 1,000 more troops than us, but we had strategy and we won. That my Cav got a fat amount of kills, except that one that got killed because they got caught by the enemy Cav. But it did its job, you know. Kill the captives, take on the warriors. I do want to take on the warriors because I want to get replenishment. That way I can attack a little bit better. But I still have to deal with what they got. No! Bulgaria! I will end you, Bulgaria. Bulgaria is taking the settlement that I want to take. Bulgaria, if you take that, you are sealing your fate. I will kill you if you take that settlement from me. Alright, a little bit more military traditions. For bonus replenishment, integrity. Always nice to have integrity. What's integrity? Integrity's devoted. Military experience, missile experience rate from it. Missiles always nice. Melee defense, melee attack. I want the block and parry because block and parry is beautiful. I don't really know what counts as a... I'm not going to bother getting an extra thing in the militia drilling because I'm not really expecting it to be all that useful for me. But I definitely want the melee defense, but that'll make my guys die not as fast. And then I definitely want the marksman stuff. Also, their replenishment's always nice. Execute deserters. I'm not going to reinforce these guys. What does raiding do? So I do get diplomacy, right? Well, that's no problem. I'm going to kill them. Lower income, lower growth, lower, that's fine. Let's start raiding while we wait. I'm not expecting any problems. So Thessalonica, who's Thessalonica? Is Thessalonica also war with Epirus? Yes. So it looks like Epirus is going to be taken because I can't say because these guys are going to take it, and I fought the battle. I won this. This is supposed to be mine. I want Thessalonica to take it because I plan to kill Thessalonica, but I was planning to keep Bulgaria alive. I was going to be best friends with Bulgaria. We were going to be amazing friends, but now Bulgaria just betrayed me by taking this settlement. By daring to take it from me. We will remember this, Bulgaria. We will remember this. And you will rue the day that you decided to take that settlement. I can be vindictive. Never forget that. Michael's dead before he had even any kids. Apparently the wife is still in my family, but I don't really want to arrange a new marriage for her. You two marry. Just kidding. Oh, he's actually older than Michael now. You can marry him, right? Stay in the family? Oh, yeah. I don't know. It won't really do anything. I don't really. Assuming that the game follows like real life logic, there won't be any more kids from that because of how old the wife is. But because the way the game is designed, all the wives are the same age as the husband, so if the husband's old, then all the wives are always going to be old too, which means no kids for the brothers, except the ones that already had illegitimate children. Are they going to try and take out Rhodes? I didn't even build a garrison in Rhodes yet, though. If you take Rhodes... Oh! Rome has actually taken back one of their settlements. They're fighting back. I thought they were just screwed. The Empire of Epirus was destroyed, unfortunately. But it was taken by not Bulgaria. It was taken by Achaia. Somehow. Which means that I don't need that, which means I will take it, because good job, Bulgaria. You will not rue this day anymore. Alright, let me build in, I want to build barracks here. I could probably take out Trebizond, that army, with my army now. I'm going to put these guys in force march. There's no real reason not to, because I'm in allied territory right now. So it should be safe. I'll run back into our territory, move around. So unfortunate that we did all the hard work for taking the settlement, only for the AI to swoop in and take it for me. That makes me annoyed. Oh, I can recruit a priest. Advisor. Watchman. I guess I'll take the advisor. He'll also live longer. Let's see. So what do you do? Authority, spread religion, inspire populace, public order. I do like all of those options. Reduction of corruption. I like that. Let's do authority, and this. Can I deploy him yet? No. Okay. So what's the religious disposition here? Majority Orthodox, but there's some Catholics here. Problematic. Now, and we'll probably move him over here next turn and deploy him if possible. Alright, but I think this is all the time we have for this part, guys. We'll do the rest next time. It's currently about almost 50 minutes in for this part, and I usually like to keep these under an hour if possible. My original goal is about 40, but I found out very quickly that it's very easy to go above that. Hope you guys enjoyed this part. We had a nice battle. Threatened Bulgaria with death if they took the settlement, and then they didn't take the settlements. Well, I think it worked out for me. And my future plans of world domination. Right now we have a nice secure border to the west with our allies to the north and a non-aggression pact with Thessalonica. Next part, we will be focusing on the east with those pesky Empire Trebizond and the Kingdom of Cilicia. There, Cilicia. It looks like they're sending an army potentially to attack Rhodes. I don't know how big the garrison of Rhodes is, but hopefully they can hold. The town barracks will be kind of late to be building there, so we'll kind of see how that goes. If they take Smyrna's a lot weaker than Rhodes is, so if they take that, that's actually going to be a bit of a bigger issue for me. We also need to push back the Empire Trebizond. I want to take Ankria before the room does, because that'll allow us to kind of take more of Asia Minor without declaring war on them. It also looks like a decently sized town, so it's a win-win for me. Alright. Hopefully you guys have a good day, night. Have a good day, night, or evening, wherever you may be. And I'll see you guys next time. This video will be coming up, of course, on a Thursday. My Clan Angle campaigns are on Tuesdays, and Mondays is when I'll be re-uploading. If you're on YouTube, on my live stream channel, I'll be re-uploading my Cult of Sotek stream playthrough. If you're on Rumble, it'll be on the same channel as this every Monday. So you guys are getting some nice Total War content Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And maybe in the future I'll add a different game. I'll probably like a different campaign or a different game. Most likely it'll be a different game if I'm going to do another one. Because there's some other single player games I want to get around to. Maybe like a Shadow of Mordor playthrough or something like that. We'll see how it goes. Because I do have some single player games I really want to play through. All right, bye bye guys.